What is up, Sagittarius? We're going to be doing your weekly reading. This is for July 27th to August 2nd. It is a general reading, so if it doesn't resonate, that's completely fine. Don't force it to fit. Just check out your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Other than that, I am open for personal readings and Reiki sessions. If you want information on either of those, you can check it out through my website, leadbylight.com, which you can find below in the description box at the top. For the spread, I'm going to be doing a past, present, future spread with spellcasters and clarifiers with Manga Tarot. All the tarot decks I use will be linked down below in the description box as well. So Sagittarius, let's get into it. Let's see what goodies we got for you guys. So weird. Okay, so they showed me Flamingo Spirit, which is actually a card in the Animal Spirit Oracle deck. What is that about? It's going to bother me. Gonna bother me. It's not the in-between. Is it the in-between? I'm gonna have to look. But they're showing me Flamingo, which to me is very like freeing, very light, very love related with that coloring as well. I'm not gonna lie though, flamingos ain't fun to work with. I worked with them for years. I'm a bio major, so I've worked with a lot of animals. But when I worked at the zoo, not fun. So let's see what's going on, Sag. There's my little rant. Why? I don't know. Let's see what's going on with Sagittarius, please, for July 27th to August 2nd. What do we got for Sag? Just her communication. I feel it's a lack thereof, to be honest. So someone might be finally getting the courage to come in with communication. Recent past, current situation, immediate future, recent past, current, future, past, present, future. Okay, overall energy, King of Swords in reverse. So there's that lack of communication, right? King of Swords in reverse, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. I just feel that they're scared. I feel that they're scared. They're indecisive. They don't know. I want to say they don't know how to fix this. They don't know how to fix this. Recent past, you have the Six of Swords in reverse, Seven of Swords, and the Sun. So this refusal to move on, this refusal to let go is actually standing in the way of your happiness, right? It's deceptive. Whatever this abundance is, I feel like this was an opportunity that was presented to you with the Sun card. This could have been a connection. It could have also been a business that you were dealing with, something that brought you. It could also be enlightenment, an aha moment, like a sudden realization, something that's finally brought to light for you. It could be that you just finally realized you're being self-deceptive and that was stopping you from moving forward with the Six of Swords. In between the 6 and the 7 is an Ace of Swords energy, which is truth, okay? Current situation, you have the Three of Swords, the King of Wands in reverse, your energy, and then the Six of Wands in reverse. This could be a connection that fell apart, right? That you wanted to work out, but doesn't look like it did with the Six of Wands in reverse. It's a lack of victory. The King of Wands in reverse is also someone who's very angry, frustrated, hurt, betrayed, especially with the Three of Swords. This just feels very depressing, to be honest. Immediate future, though, you do have the Star, Aquarius energy, the Six of Pentacles, and the Nine of Swords. So balance is going to be restored. It's going to require you to give. I really want to say it's going to require, I want to say to make the effort to fix this. If you really want it, if you really want your dream, it's going to require the effort, the investment, right? You can't be in your head about it with the Nine of Swords there. Let's get into it. Let's see what we got going on for you. Show me what I need to see for Sagittarius. Why are they showing me all this animal imagery for you guys? So now I saw whales. Whales are all about clairvoyance for me. When I see whales, I think a lot about enlightenment, spirituality, opening up to psychic abilities. They're very divine. They have a way of communicating without words, right? There's a lot about communication with you guys. Because whales, that's straight communication. It's all frequencies. Let's talk about the King of Swords. Clarified by the King of Swords upright. So the King of Swords in reverse, clarified by the King of Swords upright. They don't know their own truth. This person just, I don't like to use words like broken or shattered because we're never really broken. We're just not enlightened and we haven't done our healing, right? So we're never broken. It's just a matter of getting ourselves into a higher frequency. This person, it's almost like they don't know who they are, they don't know what they want to be, and they don't know where they're going. It just feels, they just feel lost. This actually makes me want to cry. This person might see you as their beacon. As their beacon, right? I want to cry with this. I don't know why. This person, some of you, this person has lost either a younger sibling or a child. That's for someone. That's not for the collective. That's for someone, but they did show me a parent at a child's funeral. So they just feel so lost. I want one more on this King of Swords. They might have also experienced a lot of loss, which makes them hesitant. Queen of Cups in reverse. They could have also lost a wife or a partner. They could see you as this Queen of Cups. But I see you as the King of Wands. I see you both as two masculine energies. This Queen of Cups feels like a family member. It's also someone who's very emotionally shut down. They also could just be wanting to be loved and nurtured because they don't know how to do that for themselves, and that's what they go to you for. So let's look at this Sun. I want to see the Sun now because the Sun feels very related to the overall energy, because I keep hearing beacon. And there's a child in this Sun card. There's two children in this Sun card. There's typically children in them, but in this deck, I just always paid attention to the girl, the Sun, and the wheel. I never noticed the kid there. Oh, and there's a kid in her lap. I'm oblivious, guys. I'm really oblivious. I just mostly channel for these. Let's talk about the Sun. The Six of Swords, the Six of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, and the Knight of Wands. They're very reluctant to take action, right? With the Ace of Pentacles and now with the Six of Pentacles, because they're scared of abandonment. Because in between the Ace and the Six is the Five. Abandonment, rejection, loss. So they run from it. Six of Swords. So if you're in a connection or a business partnership or a relation of some sort with this King of Swords, they've definitely, I feel like they've actually lost somebody. Okay, whether that be a death, whether it be a relationship, a marriage, a child going to college, it feels serious. It feels more of like a death. They're running from anything that they see as bringing them light, as bringing them happiness, because they assume they're just going to lose it. Anyway, let's talk about the Seven of Swords. That's very deceptive, so it makes sense that the Seven of Swords is here. Why is the Seven of Swords here for Sag? Ace of Wands, the Tower, Eight of Cups, and the King of Cups in reverse. Okay. If you are this Queen of Cups, we do have a true pair, right? If you are embodying a Queen of Cups, which is Cancer energy, right? Pisces, Scorpio as well, because it is water. This King of Cups and you are a true pair, but this emotional detachment, I'll be honest, I don't think you're the Queen of Cups. If I gotta tell you what I'm really reading, I don't think you're the Queen of Cups. I think that this is who they lost, and that was a true soulmate to them, whether it's a child or a romantic partner. Whoever it is, they lost them, and that's made them emotionally shut down with the Eight of Cups, right? The emotional detachment, and that's self-deceptive. And the universe is kind of like, we can't deal with that, right? It's gotta change. We gotta bring in the new energy. You can't be holding on to the things that you've lost. This is very painful for your person. They're very reluctant to move on though, because they rather sit in the, it's almost like they feel guilty if they release whoever this Queen of Cups is. It does feel like a death. I'm just gonna be honest. It does feel like a death. You have the Six of Swords, the reluctant to move on, right? In the recent past. And what's gonna bring them to their happiness though, is the Six of Swords, is moving on. So, check out the Six of Swords in the recent past. Guys, we have the new moon in Cancer today, July 20th, the day I'm recording this, and wow. I'll get to it in a second. And the new moon in Cancer is a lot of positive energy. It's pushing, but we also have the Chiron retrograde that just happened, and that's going to bring up a lot of wounding. So that's probably why this is resurfacing, and that's why this person's having the Tower moment to kind of shift into gear for a new cycle. But it's hard for them. So if you're dealing with this person and you have anger at them, because I think some of you are frustrated waiting for this person and the lack of communication because they're not open emotionally to tell you what they're really feeling and going through. They might project it on, oh, I'm just busy with work. Oh, I'm just busy with the kids. I have to take them this way, blah, 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 that way, especially if they lost the other parent, okay? Just be patient with them because they're actually really struggling and they don't express it. It's very suppressed. It's very heavy. So the Six of Swords in the recent past is clarified by the Chariot and the Eight of Wands in reverse. Look at all the lack of movement here. Chariot, Cancer energy, right? Eight of Wands, just... They feel like they lost love. They missed the opportunity to have the love they want because they lost this Queen of Cups. She's gone. And they saw this Queen of Cups as an Empress, right? It's almost like they feel guilty moving. This whole reading, everything they're showing me is a masculine energy, male or female, masculine energy that has lost, that has put to rest a feminine energy. And they can't let go of them. Like that was the one. That was it for them. And that's not the case though. That's not the case. It's like they don't see a light at the end of the tunnel at all. Let's look at the Three of Swords. Yeah, Three of Wands. Lovers. They're just gonna wait. They're in so much heartbreak. They're like, listen, when the universe wants to bring an Empress my way, it will show up, right? This is heartbreaking. This person's very depressed. I'm just going to call it like I see it. This person's very depressed. They're waiting for the day they can be with their Queen of Cups again. And for some of them, they're very depressed and having very toxic thoughts about how to achieve that. You can put the puzzle pieces together, right? We're not going to speak that to existence. But the Three of Wands and the Three of Swords, they're almost anticipating heartbreak if they get into another connection. They want to feel that love again, but they acquaint it with this loss now, with this pain, and that's what they need to release. So let's look at your King of Wands. See who this is, if it's your person, if it's you. I don't think you're the Queen of Cups. Tell me about the King of Wands. This could be your sibling that you're watching this happen. Wow, look at all the swords that just came out. You got the Ten of Swords, the Three of Swords in reverse, and the Seven of Swords in reverse. This is actually really nice. I actually like this. Whoever's going through this is not happy though, right? Whoever this King of Wands is, and it could be this King of Swords still. If this is you, then it's you, right? Take it as it resonates. But whoever is this masculine energy in this reading, because it just feels like two. This Queen of Cups feels gone, very gone. And the King of Swords, King of Wands feels what's attached to her. If you're a King of Wands and you're watching somebody go through this, you're recognizing that they're healing, right? You're recognizing them healing from the heartbreak. Because for those of you who are the King of Wands, I just feel like this is happening around you and you're watching a friend or a family member or a partner go through this, or somebody you're trying to have a connection with, and it's just like they're still mourning. They're mourning and they're finally accepting that they've been deceptive, right? And they're ending that painful cycle. They don't like attention. As soon as I got to the Six of Wands, I heard accolades, like recognition. They don't want attention for healing. They just want to brush it under the rug. They don't want recognition. It was hard enough. They just don't want to talk about it anymore. Yeah, Six of Cups in reverse. They lost a soulmate. Wow, a marriage. Definitely a marriage. This is definitely a spouse that this person lost with the Ten of Pentacles, Four of Wands, and Six of Cups in reverse. Guys, it feels like a death. It feels like a death. It doesn't feel like a divorce, and if it is a divorce, they see it as a death. They really didn't want this to end. They're very much so mourning this because it didn't work, and they wanted it. They wanted it so bad. The Ten of Pentacles, Four of Wands. Whoever this is, if this is you, I'm sending you lots of love, right? This is not, it's giving me chills. Let's look at the Nine of Swords in the immediate future. That Ten of Pentacles, Four of Wands, it's just, that's long-term commitment, that's marriage. Wow, okay, so now, immediate future, we have a Queen of Swords to the King of Swords. So there's a new energy coming, right? It's coming in really slow though, right? Because it came in as the Knight of Coins with the Seven of Cups, presenting options. Options. And it feels nice. I just feel like this Queen of Swords is very intuitive, and they recognize the King of Swords is in the Nine of Swords, is in that anxiety, is in that pain, right? They recognize that. And if you're the Queen of Swords and you're waiting for this person to give you the offer, you have a lot of options around you, but I think you're just watching this, whoever this king is. I just feel you watching them and waiting for them to be ready. And I don't think they're sharing much with you, because if you're this queen, you're actually really confused why the offer hasn't come in yet, because they're not voicing any of this. They're not voicing any of this. Let's look at the Six of Pentacles. Okay. Eight of Swords, Nine of Wands, and the Page of Wands in reverse. This person doesn't know what they want. They don't know how to go after what they want. They just feel exhausted. They feel tired. They feel trapped. And they know they have to start investing and making an effort and putting energy out into the universe to create something. It's just kind of like, what am I going to build though? What am I going to make? What am I passionate about? Because all I really want is my Empress. All I really want is my Queen of Cups back. And that's not a knock at you, Queen of Swords, because I'm reading this as if this person has passed away, right? Because that's just what it feels like. This feels like a death. It just feels like they lost somebody, whether it be a child, whether it be a wife, whether it be a long-term partner, a good friend. Let's look at this Star. Why is the Star here? Aquarius energy in the immediate future. Two of Pentacles. Yeah, they don't know what their destiny is. They don't know what they want to wish for. I like this though, because the only reason they're thinking about their destiny is because they're healing. They're no longer sitting and being upset and letting the past hold them back. Let's get another on the Star. Yeah, Ten of Cups in reverse, Four of Pentacles, the Moon in reverse, Three of Pentacles in reverse, and Judgment. I actually like this. They're realizing that by holding on to this loss, it's not going to help them build something, right? But the Ten of Cups, there's a loss. The Four of Pentacles in reverse is the surrender, the releasing. The Moon is that sudden realization, the clarity that it's stopping them from building. It's stopping them from creating a new life, because between the Three of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles is the Ace, is that brand new, stable, solid foundation. And they're making the decision to release it. I actually really like this. This is all divine timing. It's all divine timing with the Star there. Holy hot tamales, Aquarius. Why did I say, oh, Aquarius, because the Star card. I was like, why did I say Aquarius? Star card. Okay, Sag. This is what I have for you. If this is you, I'm sending you lots of love. Even if it's not you, I'm sending whoever this resonates with lots of love and healing, because this just feels very depressing. It does. It's going to get better though. You're coming out of whoever this is. Who's coming out of this, it's because they're choosing to and because they're ready, and it's going to happen in the future, right? And if you're watching this person go through it, try not to, because I can feel a little frustration with the Queen of Swords around the confusion, the lack of clarity about this offer, where this is going, what we're building, what are we doing here. If you're that Queen of Swords, be very patient with who you're dealing with, because they're going through something that's very dark. It's very dark. And as frustrated as you may be, you need to have compassion, because with this kind of energy, the lack of compassion is going to create some pretty dark karma for you. Okay. I love you. I hope you enjoyed the spread. You know, like, share, subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and if you want a personal reading to dig into your own situation or your person of interest, go ahead and book it down below. Otherwise, guys, I love you, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.